People think they have thousands and thousands of problems. That's what often people will say when they come in to see me. They'll start with that. They'll say, Doc, I have hundreds or thousands of problems. And I'll stop them right away and say, well, really, you only have 4. Welcome to the 4 blocks. Chances are you're here because either you or someone that you know, a loved one, might be suffering from some very negative emotions like anger, anxiety, depression, guilt. You could be having ennui, like just life doesn't seem to have much meaning. Relationship problems, very huge. Almost all people in relationships struggle. You could even have addictions of some kind. This program is a series of videos, animated examples, worksheets that you can download, and it teaches you the science of the human condition. There's a pattern of thinking, and this pattern I can write you in 4 equations that are easy to teach, that you can learn and apply it to your life. And that's the goal of the 4 blocks, to show you how you can master these negative emotions and leave a lot more time for joy and contentment.
The best problem solver I had found up to that point was about 5 ounces of vodka.
It's not that I had an issue with alcoholism or anything like that. I think I was overly aggressive, overly angry. Anxiety was a loyal companion in my life for many years.
A lot of arguing, a lot of butting heads. The boys with their dad got to the point where holidays were the pits. I didn't like them anymore.
Learning how to control your emotions is a really big thing.
I'm grasping and holding on to things, trying to get things my way, and found that I was struggling a lot. And then once I realized I didn't have to do it that way, life got easier.
Without it, I needed a new tool, and Vince Parr gave me a whole tool belt.
Thinking too much, thinking hard, think that stuff gonna happen when it's not gonna happen, I feel different, like a big load come off of my head, it's like walking around with a big rock on your head.
I give all this credit to the 4 blocks and to my son for taking the time to do it and make the changes in his life. I know he'll never regret it, because I don't.
I feel happier.
Peace.
I'm happier. Peace of mind.
I had all these thoughts before about things I should have done, things that I failed at, and Parr kind of showed me, hey, those aren't things that you failed at. Those are stepping stones. You can learn from this. You can change your thoughts and become a better person.
There's 2 Rodrigos, before Dr. Parr and after Dr. Parr. That's it. 2 of us.
Okay, for those of you going forward, here's what you can expect. Right away, we're going to jump into the 3 insights into the human condition. These insights are fundamental. They are have-tos to know in order to get to that contentment. If you do not have these 3 insights, it's impossible to get through that gate where all the happy people are. You can't get there without these 3 insights. 99% of the world's population do not have the first insight. That first insight is that we created. Most all people on the planet believe that the outside world causes their suffering and or makes them happy. It's impossible to get to a mind that doesn't struggle if you believe the outside world is controlling. From the 3 insights, we go to the ABCs of rational living, and this is a formula for how to deal with any problem. You can take the ABCDE theory, which was first formulated in the early 1950s by Dr. Albert Ellis, a pioneer in rational emotive and cognitive behavioral therapy and a personal mentor of mine. From there, we will talk about the 7 major irrational beliefs that causes human suffering. And there's only 7. And then from there, we'll outline the equations for human emotions that work for everybody on the planet. And finally, we'll give you the equations for happiness itself. There's short and long versions of that, and we will go through with that. So ultimately, by going through this program over and over again, you will reach that place where happiness is a choice. And you can do it without the medication and without, continual struggle.
I'm more at peace with myself. I don't stress like I used to. And I really think that overall, when you can recognize where your emotions are coming from, that's going to help you in the long run. It's going to really make you feel at peace and calm, and you can go about your day without getting upset or feeling as if you need to throw up when you're stressed out about something. Dr. Parr really, really helps.
I think it should be required in schools. I would help everybody immensely. I can see a lot of people benefiting from it.
I could be more me, like be free.
I would highly recommend the program if you want to be less disturbed in your life and find peace and enjoyment in every aspect of life.
Do you want to be happy? If the answer is yes, go buy it. If the answer is no, it's not for you.